कौन है मासूम बताइए?
अवधि बताइए.
चलो. Today's topic is Poisson's ratio. Poisson's ratio. Okay. So suppose any wire is suspended from one end, okay, and loaded from other end. So the wire will elongate, okay, its initial length is L and it will increase through delta L, and the diameter will initially at D and it will decrease to D minus delta D. So the variation of the diameter will be considered as lateral strain. Lateral strain. And the आओ जल्दी आओ, वीडियो कोई टेंशन नहीं है. And the strain is related to elongation will be considered as longitudinal strain. Okay, so by practically it has been seen that lateral strain is directly proportional to longitudinal strain. So if we will replace this sign of proportionality, it will be lateral strain is equal to a constant that we will take is sigma, and this sigma is constant into longitudinal strain. Okay, so if we will find sigma, then it will be the ratio of lateral strain and longitudinal strain. Lateral upon longitudinal. Okay, so lateral strain is related to diameter and longitudinal strain is related to elongation. Okay, diameter is decreasing, so here we will take delta D upon D, whereas longitudinal will be delta L upon L. So sigma, that is Poisson ratio, will be minus delta D upon delta L into L upon D. So this is the relation, Poisson's ratio. Negative sign is for the decrement of diameter. Now we are going to discuss the variation of the volume. Suppose volume is constant. So what is the volume of the cylindrical wire? So it will be pi r square. R means what? Diameter upon 2 square into h. So here the h is length of the wire. So it will be pi upon 4 d square L V. So this is the volume of the wire. So if we want to vary the volume, we have to vary this term also. This term should be varied. So it should be written in the form of delta pi by 4 into d square L. So we know the differentiation term d. In place of d we are taking here delta. So if we will differentiate it, it will be pi by 4. This is what? This is two term function na? Suppose this is x and this is y. So when we will differentiate it, it will be first function d square into delta L plus second function L into differentiation of first one 2d into delta d. Delta V is equal to. So for constant volume it must be 0. If we are taking constant volume, then it will be 0. So 0 is equal to this whole term. When we calculate the whole term, we will get that sigma is equal to 1 by 2, that is 0.5.